In a ruling that instantly sent shockwaves through Hollywood and the internet alike, the court has officially ordered both Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively to unhide their filings in the It Ends With Us lawsuit. This means that the public finally gets a front-row seat to understand what's actually happening in this increasingly public legal drama. So, why does this ruling matter so much? What does it change? And why are fans, filmmakers, and legal experts suddenly paying very close attention? Let's break it all down. Justin Baldoni, actor, director, and producer attached to the project, and Blake Lively, A-list actress and cultural icon, found themselves on opposite sides of a legal battle that quickly became as dramatic as the source material itself. At first, details were murky. Filings were sealed. Statements were vague. Rumors filled the silence. And that's when curiosity exploded. Because when something is this public, but also this hidden, people naturally start asking questions. And now, finally, the court has answered one. But what exactly pushed the judge to say, "Open the records"? Let's talk about that next. Both sides must unhide their filings so the public can follow the case and understand what's going on. Judges don't make decisions like this casually. Courts often allow sealed filings to protect privacy, trade secrets, or sensitive personal information. But in this case, the judge clearly saw a contradiction. The case has become highly public. The names involved are global celebrities. The impact reaches far beyond the courtroom. So the question became, how can something be so publicly debated, yet legally hidden from public understanding? If you're not a legal expert, same. Unhiding filings might sound boring, but it's actually where things get juicy. For fans, this means clarity. For the media, this means accountability. For both Baldoni and Lively, this means every word now matters. No more hiding behind sealed documents. No more letting rumors do all the talking. Justin Baldoni has built a reputation as a thoughtful, emotionally intelligent filmmaker, someone deeply invested in meaningful storytelling. Blake Lively, on the other hand, is known not just for her acting, but for her sharp instincts, confidence, and control over her public image. A legal battle like this doesn't just affect one movie. It affects careers, future projects, public perception, fan trust. Imagine knowing that every document, every disagreement, every email could soon be read and dissected by millions. This ruling taps into a much larger conversation about transparency, power, and accountability, especially when celebrities are involved. When cases remain sealed, narratives get filled in by assumptions, bias, social media theories, selective leaks, and that rarely ends well for anyone. By opening the filings, the court is essentially saying, this ruling isn't about choosing sides. It's about changing the rules of engagement. Once filings are public, statements can be fact-checked, claims can be contextualized, misunderstandings can be corrected. And suddenly, the loudest voice isn't the one that wins, the clearest one does. That's an important lesson not just for celebrities, but for anyone navigating conflict in the public eye. Transparency doesn't guarantee approval, but it does guarantee understanding. And understanding? That's powerful currency. So, what happens next? With filings set to be unhidden, expect a few things to happen fast. Media deep dives. Every major entertainment outlet will analyze the documents line by line. Public opinion shifts. Some assumptions will be confirmed. Others will fall apart. Will transparency resolve the conflict or intensify it? Because sometimes, seeing everything doesn't calm the storm. Sometimes, it just shows how big the storm really is. Whether you're a fan of Blake Lively, a supporter of Justin Baldoni, or just someone fascinated by how Hollywood really works behind the scenes, this moment matters. The judge didn't end the case, but they did end the guessing game. What do you think about the judge's decision to unhide the filings? Do you think transparency will help or hurt both sides? Should public figures expect full openness in legal battles? Drop your thoughts in the comments, share this article with someone who's following the case, and let's keep the conversation going.